In the name of Amen the Supreme, the all-powerful, the one and only true Lord, in Amen we trust, as the Republic of Mentellect, the real 144,000 is being gathered in this day and time, the Mentellians. Menzeka Aminun, to all my Mentellian brothers and sisters out there, registered members of the Republic of Mentellect, and to all future Mentellians who have yet to find their way home to the Republic of Mentellect, which is Amen's community. I send greetings out to you, and I send peace out to you in our Mentellian language by saying to you, Menzeka Aminun. Good evening, I'm your host, the intellectual Nuben Menkares, and this is Mentellect Radio. Tonight we're going to be discussing the real reason why most people fail in life. The real reason why people fail in life is because they don't have anything to look forward to once they succeed. I'm going to say this again. The real reason why people fail in life is because they don't have nothing to look forward to once they succeed at what they want in life, or what they think they want. They have nothing to succeed to, because there's always supposed to be levels, next levels to everything once you get what you desire. See, people stop at money. People think that money is the end-all, be-all of success. You see, and that's not really it. Because all money is really for is paying bills. That's all your money's for. I don't give a goddamn how much money you got. You understand that? I don't care how much money you got, how much money you think you're doing, all the people you claim balling out. Everybody, I don't care. You got billions, trillions of dollars. All you're doing is paying bills. That's all you're doing. You're paying a car note or you're buying a car. That's a bill. You're spending money. You're paying for your home, paying your rent, paying a mortgage. You're paying bills, paying an electric bill, a light bill, whatever. Buying clothes. These are all bills. All you're doing is spending the money. That's all you're ultimately going to do with the money is spend it. I don't care how much you got. I don't give a goddamn if it's Oprah Winfrey, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett. They all pay bills. That's it. Your lawyer's bills, your doctor's bills, you're paying bills. That's what a dollar bill is. It's to pay bills. So when these people get this illusion in their head that they're actually succeeding because they are accumulating a whole bunch of paper, think again. Think again. Because you got a lot of people that done made money, right? Made a lot of money, and they didn't accomplish nothing in life. You got a whole lot of multi-millionaires and billionaires who die in obscurity, who have never did anything for anybody, who have never really accomplished nothing. Some of these people inherited money, or they made money to a level where, you know, like these hedge fund guys, these people in Wall Street, right? And all they were focused on, and all they really wanted was greed. They were all about greed. All about getting that bag, as you niggas say. Get that bag. Get that paper. That's all they was about. Nothing else. Nothing more, nothing less. Just get that bag, get that paper. You see? That's it. That's all. Nothing else. And they think that's success, to be able to pay bills. That's really, at the end of the day, when you niggas always say to my, oh yeah, you broke. These people, they broke. They love, that's a nigga favorite word, call about somebody broke all the time. What are you talking about? Y'all all broke. Mentally broken, soulfully broken, because if you're not creating anything, it's fine to make money. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with money. You understand? But realize what it's for. It's to pay bills. So when you people getting all stressed out about that, you understand? When you're getting all stressed out and you all burnt out over that, all you're doing is paying bills. That's why it's called a dollar bill. Your dollars are called dollar bills, to pay bills. That's it. That's a way for them to give you, right, the things that you need or whatever, but they can't give it to you for free, so they got to have some way to trade for that service that you're getting. You see? That's it. No matter, and again, there's no such thing as reducing no bills. Because no matter what, that's what the money's for, to pay bills. It's not for anything else. Tell me what money is for other than to pay bills. Please, somebody tell me. What is money for other than to pay bills? Think about it. Your house, that's a bill. Your car is a bill. Your mortgage is a bill. Your rent is a bill. All of it's bills. You understand that? All that, we're going to save money. Save money for what? For 20 years down the line, so you're going to be still paying bills? You're going to still be paying bills regardless. You see, it's all to pay bills. You got these people who really think that they're going to get it. Even when you guys, let's say you guys who sell drugs and you make music and whatever else, you guys, you go to the strip club, you paying your stripper bill, your champagne bill, your sneaker bill. All you doing is giving money away. You're just paying bills. So you guys fight for the right to pay bills. That's what you fight for the right to do. You kill each other to get money just to pay bills. You snake each other out of money just to get the money to give right back to the white man. Which he ain't going to do nothing but give it right back to you. You understand? It's going to get right back in your hand somewhere, and you're going to give it right back to him. So all it is a bunch of exchange. That's all, man. You just exchanging paper. That's it. It don't get no deeper than that. The only reason they have to have an exchange for money and things like that is so that, because if you didn't have that, and I mean, I understand it's necessary. I understand it's necessary because without money, how would you dispatch, things that people need? If there was no money, then people would take everything for free, live any place they want to live. You see, there would be chaos and confusion. So there has to be a monetary system. There has to be, to regulate people's usage of goods, of material. There has to be. There has exactly a regulation. There has to be a regulation. You see that? That has to happen. Even if we were in charge, we would still have to have some form of currency. We would have to have some kind of money or paper. We would have to have that. You see, there's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with it is when people actually believe that's success because you made some money. You see, that's what's wrong with that. When people actually believe that, because I got $1 million, $1 billion, I'm successful. No, you're not. No, you are not. I don't care who it is. They're paying bills. You understand? Let's say you got a big business. You paying employees. You paying them so that they could pay their bills. So it's a never-ending circle, an infinite circle of paying bills and passing money back and forth, exchange. That's it. That's all. But like I said, they create this thing in your mind like, oh yeah, get rich or die trying. Rich, wealthy is not money. That's not money. Rich, wealthy, successful is ideas. Ideas. Good ideas, excellent ideas that change people's lives, alter their lives for the better. And yeah, if it's good enough, you're going to make money off it. You understand that? If it's good enough, you're going to make money off it. There's plenty of rich people in the world, but very few successful people. My mother's successful. My mother is successful. Why? Because she accomplished what she wanted to do in life. She became a registered nurse. Right? She raised, her and my father raised me, my brother, and my two sisters. Right? And she went to school and whatnot. I remember watching her go to school and whatnot. And, I was in junior high school. She wasn't a nurse yet. And I was watching her go to school and work and whatnot and bust her behind to become a registered nurse. And my father pushed her and backed her and trying to do that and whatnot. So she was successful, man. She was successful. When you accomplish things that you want to accomplish in like real things that are going to alter the lives of people, because my mother altered the lives of a lot of people by just being a nurse, by being there for people. You see, you become a doctor in life, you become a lawyer, you become an artist, right? You become whatever it is you want, a songwriter, whatever. The things that you wanted to accomplish, what you came here to do, your true purpose in life, the things that you accomplish in this life, your true purpose, what you came here for, that's being successful. Not making money. Because again, if you accomplish these things, then the money's going to come. And you got certain people, like I said, they may not be millionaires, multi-millionaires, but like I said, they more successful than the millionaires. They more successful. That's why I said what I said about a Jay-Z or Puff Daddy, all these other guys, these people, or your Oprah Winfrey, any of these Caucasian people, Warren Buffett and all these other people, right? These people are just trying to make money, man, and pay bills. In other words, when these people pass on and leave, you're not going to really remember nothing. You'll remember they played a little bit of music, but they have done nothing really to alter and extend the lives of people, extend the minds of people. That's success. When you have touched people mentally and raised them mentally, You see, that's success. I consider Stan Lee, the guy who came up with all them characters, Hulk and Thor, who was with Marvel Comics. I consider Stan Lee a successful man. And I'm pretty sure he was a millionaire before he passed on, but he didn't own Marvel, but he's successful. You see, his name will far outlive a lot of people who made a lot more money than him, because he did something to change the world with his creations. He brought all that stuff out in the 60s. The Hulk, Fantastic Four, Black Panther, X-Men, all these things he brought out. Thor, all these characters he brought out. It changed the mental scope of a lot of people in that era in the 60s. He's responsible for that. He raised a lot of people on those stories, on those comic books, on those Marvel comics. Mentally, he raised a lot of people. So Stan Lee's successful. Berry Gordy was successful. Millionaire. He changed the world with that music from Motown. He changed the world, man. People don't even realize that. To me, Berry Gordy's more successful than Bill Gates and all these other people. You see? It ain't got nothing to do with no color or no race thing. It's the impression you make in the lives of the people. That's success. Not money. Money comes and goes. Money comes and goes. That's why I was never about money like that. People find that hard to believe, but I wasn't. At one point I was, because I was chasing the money just like everybody else. I was chasing the dollar like everybody else. But then you realize that it's a useless chase. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with making money. I'm not saying that. Of course, you got to make money. You got to live, right? You got to pay bills. But that's not the end-all be-all. That's not the end-all be-all. You should want to find what your true purpose is in life, what it is you came here for, and through that, that's how you make your money. That's how you make your fortune. Find out what it is that you came here to do. I consider John D. Rockefeller successful. You understand? John D. Rockefeller. That's why I watch his documentary. I watched documentary on John D. Rockefeller, on Berry Gordy, on Elijah Muhammad. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad was successful. You understand that? Because he did what he came here to do. He fulfilled his purpose. Exactly. You have to find your niche in life. What is it that you do that you know what your purpose is, and how is it going to affect other people? But you have to start with you, and that's how you make your money. That's how you are successful. The money comes after that, not before that. Because you got people out here who will tell you, I was out here hustling or being a gangster or selling drugs because I needed money. I needed money. I needed money. If you going, but then when they get locked up in jail, you understand, and they'll tell you later on they regret doing what they did because now they got to pay the consequences for it. No, if you're going to embrace being a gangster, and that's truly what you came here to do, be it for good or for bad, I can respect that more. And you just ready to take your consequences for what you did. If you like, I'm just thug, I'm gangster, I'm just getting this money, this, that, and the third. That's more of in a crazy way, more of an accomplishment than the person who's saying I did it for money. You see, that's more of an accomplishment because you got certain people who are just driven to commit crime, like hustle, sell drugs, whatever they do, be a crime leader, whatever. You got certain people who are driven to do that. You see, you got certain people who are driven to do that. That's all they came here to do, to be gangsters. John Gotti was successful. I say he was successful. He got to the head of the Gambino crime family. You just say he got locked up for the rest of his life, but hey, he made all his money, did what he had to do. That's all he came here to do, to be a gangster and get to the head of the Gambino family. He did that. He accomplished that. That's why people look at him and still talk about him to this day. You see? That's why they talk about him like that. You see? So again, when you do what it is that you really want to do, and it's not driven by money, it's not driven by you not being phony about it, it's not driven by money. You of course you want to make money at what you do, but it's not driven by money. You actually have a inner purpose to do what it is you do. That, and you're actually doing it, that's successful. That's successful. I consider myself successful every day because I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. You see, I consider myself successful. That's why I said I wouldn't trade places with somebody like a Jay-Z, or any of them people in the music industry got way more money than me, I wouldn't trade with them. I'm going to get my money regardless, but I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it for the purpose, and with the purpose brings power. Money, all that's going to come. That's going to come. Them people are not successful. Those people are not successful. People like your Oprah Winfrey's and Jay-Z's, they're not successful. People talk about Oprah Winfrey and her talk shows and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, she's not happy. They're not happy. You know why those people are not really happy? Because they got to kiss white people's asses every day of their life. They got to be careful what they say. They got to be scared to, breathe too hard in front of their Caucasian bosses, the people who really get them their money. So they got to play the game. They got to step on eggshells. That's not being successful. You see? That's being money hungry. And like I said, and you a goddamn prostitute, because you will do anything for money. You'll hold your tongue. You'll have these people talk to you any kind of way. I couldn't live like that. I couldn't live like that. A truly successful person, one with purpose, is always going to be a boss. They always going to be a boss in their life. They're always going to be in control in things in their life because they paid the cost to be the boss. There was an old song James Brown made called "Pay the Cost to Be the Boss." Now, James Brown was successful because he only came here to sing and dance, and he made a high impact just based on that. Because the things because he had that natural talent, he changed the world with his music. James Brown, you see, he altered the minds of people, just like Barry Gordon. You see, Elijah Muhammad, he altered the minds of our people. You see, and was successful in doing that because that was his purpose, and he made money. That's what a boss is. That's what somebody who really successful is. That's what success is. See, when you don't understand that, until you understand that you're always going to be a failure in your life, you'll fail at everything you do if it's motivated by money. You will always fail at things when it's just motivated by money. You see, that's why these people are really failures. These people that you look up to who drive in these Bentleys and doing all this other stuff, they failures, man. You know why they buy all them cars and stuff like that? They buy all that stuff to hide the fact that they really not happy. So they buy all that material stuff. Anytime you're going to spend $1 million on a little damn Matchbox looking car, I don't care what it's called. What's those cars called? Those damn, bunch of them cars Floyd Mayweather's clown got. I forget what the name of them cars is, but these guys will spend $1 million because they got nothing better to do with their money, and they're not really happy. So when people are not happy like that, they do stupid things with the money because they have no idea what to do with the money. You see, but spend it on bills. Those people are not successful. Let me take a call. 814, you're on air. 814. 814, you're on the air. Going once, going twice, 814. Third time, goodbye, 814. Stop pushing the button if y'all don't know. Like I said, y'all been on this broadcast long enough to know not to push the button if you don't have a question. But back to what I'm saying. Those people are not successful. See, they want you to think that having money equals success. It doesn't. Trust me, it doesn't. It really doesn't. It doesn't. Because again, money without real purpose, a real goal to accomplish, means nothing, because money is supposed to be used to accomplish goals. Money is not supposed to be, if you're going to do something for yourself, it's supposed to be used to ultimately accomplish a goal. That's what money is supposed to be used for. Without that goal, all you're doing is paying bills. I don't care how much clothes you got to put on your ass. I don't care how much cars you drive, how many houses. It's all bills. It's all bills. That's why that guy Biggie said more money, more problems. What he meant by that was more money, more bills, because you got to pay all them bills. More money you make, the more taxes you got to pay another bill. You see? House you get, you buy the house or pay a mortgage, the water bill, the light bill, all these are bills. That's all your money is for, until you take control of your money and utilize it for something that is of real purpose, something that you've always wanted to accomplish. For you, that's not even about money, but you may need money to make it happen. You see? That's success. That's the people who are winners in life. See, because again, you could be a failure. You could fail in life with a whole bunch of money. You know, that's why you got a lot of these people. You got guys who got lots of money and they ain't happy. You got guys who got lots of money and they're not happy. You know why they're not happy? Because they're not really fulfilling their purpose. They never found their purpose in life. They always feel like something's missing. They might have did all kind of grimy stuff to get money. Might have sold drugs or sold themselves or sold whatever they had to do to get money. And then once they get that money, like, hey, I'm balling. I'm getting this paper. I'm balling. I'm balling. I'm balling. And then they start to notice, well, damn, I got these cars. I got these clothes. I got this house. I got these chicks. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all this. I'm doing it up big. But all you doing is paying bills. Even having women around you when it's just about money, it's just you paying them. That's a bill. Women are a bill. You understand? Because you know they always want something. Women are a bill. You see? So then you start to act, you start to realize, damn, if I ain't make this money, none of these people will be around me. None of these people really like you. They around you, they tolerating you because you got money. Because they need their bills paid. So they're going to leech off you. But trust and know that, again, that's not success. And people fail in life because they don't find what it is that really drives them beyond the money. That's why they fail in life. They don't have nothing to connect to on a higher level that gives them real purpose in life. They don't have nothing. Like, they like I said, they'll be like, oh, I'm going to do this business because I want to get this kind of money and I want to make this money. Okay, but do you have a passion for it? Is there really a reason other than getting money that why you want to do what you're doing? And 9 times out of 10, they'll tell you no, not really. They just want to get paper. They want to get money. That's why the business don't last. That's why the business don't last. That's why black people get involved in the business and it goes right down the damn drain. See it all the time, especially in a lot of these black neighborhoods where you'll get black people that open up a business and it might go like a year, 2 years, maybe 3, and they close after a while. Why? Because, again, it was just a hustle. It was just some way to make money. And when you're doing a real business, the only thing that's going to see you through that to be successful so that you don't fail is passion. Passion and persistence. Because, see, passion and persistence is what gives you ingenuity to build your brand, to build something. And you will enjoy building your brand, building something on a higher level. You will enjoy that because of the work that goes in, the mental work that goes in. See, that's what turns me on, the mental work. Building my brands. I got an epic book series line, what you would call comic books with superheroes and things like that. I launched my first book, Hurt, and the second one's coming out this month, and I'm going to launch some other characters. And I love the labor of it. Me and my artists, I love the labor of doing that work, thinking up different storylines. You see, having people read my work, my creations. You see, that's successful to me. When I see, somebody who might be an artist or a writer, and you're writing and you are doing artwork and you're doing things that's going to touch people, I love seeing that. You're fulfilling your purpose. You are successful. And again, that's not everybody in life. These are the exceptions to the rule. The rule is that the majority of people are nothing but a bunch of failures on this planet. The mass majority of people on this planet are failures because they have not found their true purpose. They have not found no purpose to get up other than to just go to work every day, get their daily bread or their weekly bread, right? Get their paycheck at the end of the week and take their ass home and just pay bills. That's it. Then they wonder why they're not happy. They depressed. Sometimes damn near suicidal. You see? They're not happy because, again, they have not fulfilled their purpose. They don't know what their purpose truly is. So you can't never be happy. It's not designed for you to be happy or content. You're just meant to pay bills. That's it. That's all you end up doing. That's all you become. And then you get with a so-called mate or partner in life, and y'all get married, get together and whatnot, and then now y'all can both pay bills together. Now you got another person paying bills, being a goddamn slave with you, just paying bills. You see? The money takes on a whole different other meaning. It takes on a whole other energy. You understand? It takes on a whole other energy when you've actually done something, accomplished something in your life to deserve that money. It takes on a whole nother energy. It takes on a whole nother power. See, because again, you made that money based on the ideas that you had. When I used to sell drugs, when I used to sell drugs, I was semi successful at it. But there really was no drive and no passion there, and I could never understand. I was like, damn, I'm smarter than the rest of these dudes. I should be making more money. And when I was hustling drugs in the 90s, and I'm like, the reason why I didn't make any money because I wasn't passionate about it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't passionate like that. I just wanted the money, and I've learned that when you chase money, when that's all you're looking for in life, it's not going to last long. You're not going to be passionate about it for long. And see, this is why people who get involved in criminal activity, whether you're selling drugs or whatever you're doing, the hustle, whatever, this is why they get caught over time. They get caught over time and go to jail because as time goes on, these guys start to figure out, well, damn, I'm just making money. I'm accumulating all this money. It's nothing but paper. I'm paying bills. I'm doing this. I'm living my best life. I'm paying. And after that, it don't get no better. It don't get nothing bigger than that happens. It's just the same rotation of you just wasting money on women, cars, clothes, whatever. And then after that wears off, you start to get sloppy. You get used to that money coming in, you start to get mentally sloppy. And, there's no place else up to go but down. You can only go down after that. You don't hit the pinnacle of your drug dealing career, whatever you was doing in your career. You don't hit that pinnacle. You don't hit the last spot of your job. You might have made it to a supervisor on your job, but pretty much that's going to be it. Even if you make it to the head of the company, you the president of the company, you still just getting money to pay bills and you answering to these people. You see, you answering to these people for your livelihood because you have not found what your true purpose is. There are a lot of people who will make all this money in corporate America, then after a while they burnt out 20 years, they'll leave, take whatever money they got, and they'll try to get into something else. They'll try to get into something that interests them. This is where they're trying to find success, real success. After the corporate America thing, after that, they want to find something and build something up that they can contribute to and be proud of. That's what they want to do. But a lot of times people don't find that. Because all you just basically spent 20 years, 30 years just grinding. You spent 20 or 30 years just grinding. You just grinded for 20 or 30 years. That's all. Making money, paying bills. And again, you think the more money you get, the more you become successful. No, you just accumulated more bills. That's all you did. You accumulated more bills. So when you people sitting up here talking about, yeah, this person broke, you just mad because you broke. You mad because you broke. And man, look, all you niggas are broke. And you damn crackers, all y'all broke. The only ones who ain't broke is the damn Illuminati. And even they pay bills. You understand that? Even they pay bills. So stop it with this, you just mad because you broke. You can go from rich to broke like it's nothing and go right back. What sustains you, what makes you wealthy is to find your purpose. This is when you succeed. When you don't find that, you fail. Once you reach that pinnacle, I tell you, everything is downhill from there. Once you reach that pinnacle, everything is downhill from there. And you'll spend the rest of your life trying to stay in that spot where you are and whatnot, and you hoping, I don't want to lose my spot. I don't want to lose my place. I want to still get my money. And you spend most of your life worrying about trying to maintain what it is you got, but basically your bill money. You want to be able to maintain your lifestyle. That means when the people say you want to be able to maintain your lifestyle, what they really saying is you want to continue to be able to pay your bills. That's it. Dollar bills, dollar bills, dollar bills. They're bills. Your dollar bills are to pay bills. That's it. So when you see these clowns, like a Floyd Mayweather or 50 Cent, you see these clowns posing with money and rolling on the bed with money and walking around with suitcases full of money and whatnot like a bunch of jackasses. Money they took out the bank that they rented and money they got to put right back in the bank. You see, don't get all blown away by it. At the end of the day, it's just paper. At the end of the day, it's just paper. That's it. They push a whole bunch of it out, a Federal Reserve, and they burn it every 6 months. They burn billions of dollars every 6 months. Money that's meant to go and get burned, that they take out of circulation. That's what that movie Dead Presidents was about, where they, at the end, where they robbed the federal, whatever it is, they was trying to take the money because they was taking it to burn it. And so they tried to catch the guys before they took it to burn it and rob them. And they couldn't understand all that money and whatnot, and they getting mad because we won it and they gonna go just burn it. Yeah, because it's nothing. It's nothing. And again, I'm not, I understand it's needed to pay bills, and that's it. Bills got to always be paid. That ain't going to stop coming at you. Bills always got to be paid. So I get that. But to worship money, to chase money, that you're going to do nothing but give to people for bills anyway, that to me is stupid. To decide or consider somebody successful just because they got money to pay bills, that's stupid to me. Because they got a car, a house, and whatnot. More bills. Everything you accumulate in this world is bills. Everything. You see, that's it. Everything you accumulate in this world is nothing but bills. You see. But to a people who are possessed mentally, they actually believe it's something else. You see, they actually believe it's something else. And again, when you so-called black people get money, can't tell you nothing. You can't tell you nothing about, you just want to pay bills. That's all you guys are doing is paying your bills. What you going to do, hold on to the money? You going to eventually spend it? You want to eventually spend it. Like the people talking about holding on to money for a rainy day. Really? Well, when the rainy day comes, you're still going to be paying bills. Your black ass still going to be paying bills on the rainy day. You understand that? So for you to sit there, no, what you need to do, and I said this all the time, what you need to do, because, you got these people who will sit on a job and retire from their job and talking about their pension. And I'm like, okay, you do know that once you retire from that job and that pension, you're going to be paying bills still. And stuff might be more expensive than when you started your job. So you trying to live on that little salary, and you trying to retire, you trying to live on that little salary, or that little stipend or whatever they give you to justify Social Security and everything else. But you see a lot of old people, they got to go and get second jobs, man. They can't live on that money because they ain't got enough to cover those bills. You see? All that work they put in, they was glad when they got the job 20, 30 years ago. They've been on the job at the post office or wherever the hell they was working at for the government or on their job. Then, like I said, they retire and they ain't got really nothing to show for it. You see? They don't got nothing to show for it. You're supposed to always find something to do with your money, something that's going to grow your money, something that's going to grow, you into doing what it is you want to accomplish. Not because, I'm trying to make money, but because I'm trying to succeed and find what my true purpose is, where I make my market in life, where my niche is. That's what you're supposed to do. You see, you're always supposed to be investing your money in you, in something that you want to do, something that you want to accomplish. That's what you're supposed to do. Invest your money in something that you want to accomplish, where it's a labor of love and a passion. It's not, I just want to get money. Because trust me, if it's I just want to get money, you failed already. You already failed. If your want and desire for doing anything business-wise is motivated just by money and no passion, no purpose to it, then you failed already. You failed already. You see? You failed. It has to be an outreach of something greater. It has to be an outreach of something much greater than just the money. You see? It has to be something more than money. Like I said, money is fine. Money is cool. You're going to make money. You got people, like I said, you get the people who actually were smart enough to find what their true purpose is in life and accomplish what they want in life. Those are the people who accomplish so much and they make money. You see? Those are the people that do that. Like the guy, Phil Knight, who started Nike. He's successful. He's successful, and he's a billionaire, and he's successful. Now, I'm pretty sure when Phil Knight started up Nike, his passion wasn't, I'm going to be a billionaire. You see? I'm pretty sure that wasn't his passion. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you're going to make money if you're passionate about something. Then, yeah, of course. Hell, Spike Lee is successful. I would consider Spike Lee successful because he set out to become a filmmaker, and that's what he did. And, of course, you're going to make money at it. You see? There's a big difference between those people who had a true purpose in life and fulfilled it versus those who really didn't. You see? That's a big difference. Good example is Brother Polite. I got to use him as an example. No shots taken at Brother Polite, but I got to use this nigga as an example. Here it is. You set out, Brother Polite, to be a head leader of a new covenant. Your new covenant. You claim to be the young phenom and the next one after Dr. York. You set out to be the young phenom and all this other shit. This is what you set out to be. And instead of seeing that through and being real about it, if you were real, you would have saw it through. You decided, oh, this ain't making enough money, so let me go and find another hustle. Now I'm in Hollywood, just basically trying to get on, being up in them people's faces, probably getting freaked out with the rest of these damn devils out there. But whatever. That's a failure because you chase money. You chase money. You don't really stand for nothing. You stand for wherever there's a dollar at, wherever you feel like you could get some money or some attention at. That's a failure. You see, that's a failure. Or you got to steal somebody else's idea. Not saying he did that. Or even if you got to rip people off. You got to rip people off and con people and hustle people for money. You a failure. So what? You got the money, but so what? You going to give it to somebody any goddamn way. That money that you rip people off for, con people for, kill people for, and you was, get rich or die trying, like this clown 50 Cent say. Like I said, all you're doing is giving it right back to the white man. That's all you're doing with it. You're paying bills. You see? That's it. That's all you're doing is paying bills at the end of the day. You see? Nothing else. No real purpose, no real focus, no real passion, nothing. So no purpose, no passion equals no power. Purpose and passion equals power. Because then the money's going to come. The money's going to come. It's like the man who goes out here and chases women, right? The man who chases women, he's the guy that don't get women. The man who doesn't chase women gets all the women. Because the women are not his focus like that. You see? That's not his focus. He has a higher purpose. He has a higher purpose other than women. The women are going to come regardless. The women are going to come regardless. But when you make the women your only end-all, be-all for being out here, I just want some women, I just want some sex, they ain't trying to check for you because you thirsty. You thirsty. Even you people that's chasing money out here, business people devalue you because you really don't have any ideas. So the business people devalue you. They end up using you as energy. The people who are powerful, who are mentally powerful, who got the strong ideas and real purpose, they end up using the people who don't. You see, that's the difference. You have to find what your true purpose is in life because your true purpose is connected to the Creator, to Amen. Your true purpose is connected to the Creator because who sent you here, who projected you here to live out that purpose other than Amen, than the Creator? Who else sent you here to live out that purpose other than the Creator? And that's worth more than money. That's worth more than money. You see, that's worth more than money. That's priceless. To find your true purpose in life is priceless. You are a success. If you do not, you failed. I don't give a goddamn how much money you make. You understand that? You failed. You see? If you say, oh, I really wanted to go and be a doctor, but, you know, I ain't had the money, so I went and just started selling drugs and I made all this money, you a failure. Because you didn't do what it is that you really wanted to do in life. If you had a head to be a doctor or a surgeon, or you knew all that stuff, and you chose to just sell drugs or do whatever or something else because you figured that was a safer route, a quicker route to make money, then you a failure. You a failure. You understand that? You a failure. Simple as that. Don't sell me on the idea that money equals success and power. It don't. Like Little Kim made that song, and it shows you the mentality of black people. What's that song Little Kim made? Money, power, respect. Money, power. First you get the money, then you get the power, then you get the respect. Shut up, Little Kim. You ain't got no power. You ain't got no respect. And probably by this time you ain't even got no money. But so what? Even if you had billions of dollars, you're still a failure. You're still a failure because you've done nothing. You've done nothing to accomplish what it is you probably wanted to do, even if it's on a small scale. Because again, I'm pretty sure that you wanted to do more than just be rapping on a damn mic talking about a bunch of nonsense like a lot of these other Negroes who just doing it for money. Now, you might have a rapper who is truly successful because he's actually saying what it is he wants to say, putting a message out there, saying something that's relevant, something that's going to help people. That's who I would consider successful. They doing it for more than just, it ain't just about money. It's about content. That's why I got respect for Rakim, the rapper Rakim, the god Rakim, Eric B. and Rakim, because, you know, he made money and he spoke his words of wisdom and said what he wanted to say, and he never sold out. He never talked about a bunch of gangster stuff, killing and shooting and killing his own people, even though he could have talked about that because he was in that street. He was in them streets, Rakim. You see? But he never sold out his vision of dropping knowledge and being who he wanted to be, and he made money at it. So he's successful. He's successful. Not somebody who's just rapping for money. Somebody who actually has something to say, who has a message. Or you people that go to medical school and you only want to go to school and be a doctor for money. You see, you getting into it for money. Because you got real people who really have a passion. Those are the people who end up finding new techniques for operating, come up with new things to, really change the world in the medical field because they had a passion for it and that was their purpose. They might not make billions of dollars at it, or they might just make $1 million, whatever, or they might just be well off. Those people are successful. I'd rather be like that than to have billions of dollars. I'd rather be content that I'm living out my purpose. And yeah, of course the money's going to come. That's a given. That's a given. That's success. Failure is never accomplishing what it is you really want to accomplish, or setting your accomplishments or basing your accomplishments on just making money. That's failure. That is failure. Because what that says is that you really don't have no real direction in life. Anybody could come along with a damn checkbook and you could have been like, oh, I want to do this with my life. I'm going to do that with my life. I'm going to do this. I'm on this path. Somebody come with a damn checkbook, you're going to go in the direction they want you to go in. So your purpose really didn't mean a damn thing. They come with a checkbook and they write you a check. You going to go in the direction, oh, I don't want to do this no more. There ain't no money in this. Right, Polite? There ain't no money in this. And again, I'm not taking shots. I'm just using an example. It's a lot of people like that. But he's the only one I could think of immediately right now. You know, you rappers or you entertainers and whatnot. You see, you're not successful because you didn't come here to live your purpose out. You see, you're not successful because you didn't come to live out your purpose. The brother who, this brother by the name of Dent, I think his name is Myron, I forget what his name is, Myron Dent or something. The brother who this crazy chick, Amanda Sills, was bothering, this brother who's a surgeon. He stopped playing football, professional sports, and he became a brain surgeon. I had to use him as an example because here's a guy who was good enough to play professional sports. He could have made millions of dollars, but he decided to forego that and focus on what his true purpose is. Now, I'm pretty sure he's not going to make as much money being a surgeon, brain surgeon, as he would have been an athlete, but so what? The man gonna still make a good living. He'll probably become a millionaire, or he'll make a very good living, and he's successful, and he's content with that because he's living out his true purpose. Not everybody got the mind or the mindset to do surgery and cut people's heads open and take out brain, feet matter, and all this other stuff. Man, if he had that, and that brother said, you know what, I'm gonna do that. Forget the sports thing, because so many of you guys have been like, oh man, well shit, I could play sports, and I get this money right here, man. The hell with that surgery thing. Because a lot of you people do stuff like that. You see? You're not passionate about what it is you really want to do. You see? You're not passionate about what it is that you really want to do in life. That's why you don't succeed in life. That's why you don't succeed. You see, passion and purpose equals power. Passion and purpose equals power. Passion and purpose equals power. The money's going to come. The money's going to come. It will come. But you don't want the money to come before there's passion and purpose for it. You see, until there's reason for it. You don't want it to come if it's not going to be that. You don't want that, because then you're going to get lost in money. You're going to be chasing the dollar bill. You see, and that's not success. You're just a damn hamster running around on a wheel. That's it. That's all you become in this life, is a hamster running around on a wheel trying to chase a dollar. Rather do anything for it. Kill for it. Prostitute yourself for it, sell drugs for it, all the low-life things. And then what happens? You end up in somebody else's situation, meaning in prison, in jail, whatever. You end up in somebody else's situation. And you probably saying to yourself, damn, you know, I wanted to be an artist. I'm a good artist. Because you see a lot, if you ever notice with a lot of them brothers who be locked up in jail, a lot of them guys are good artists, good singers, you know, they good in computer stuff. This is when they get locked up in jail, this is where these niggas learn what their true purpose is. Yeah, that's what happens with these guys. When they get locked up in jail, that's when they end up finding what their true purpose is. But they got to be doing 20 years, 30 years of their life wasting in jail before they find out what their purpose is, because they was in a trance chasing that money. They was in a trance chasing that money. Then when the white man locked them away in a damn jail cell, next thing you know, these niggas sketching and drawing and writing children's books and doing and all this. Next thing you know, they find they got a mind for law. These niggas could have been lawyers. You see, they love the law. They start learning about the law and how interesting it is, reading books upon books and whatnot. Then they want to get their mind together. You see, they got to sit in jail for 20 years when it's too late. I mean, I'm not going to say it's ever too late. Even if you're in jail, you might have made a mistake. You could still turn your life around. You could turn it around. It's never too late. But you shouldn't even have to go through nothing like that. You shouldn't have to go through that. If you know you have a passion for something, don't let money be mistaken for success. Because that, if you do, that's when you fail. You fail. Game over. You see, you become pathetic like a lot of these old niggas that sit up on these shows, and I see all these these so-called used to be wannabe criminal niggas who sit up on shows looking pathetic, talking about what they was doing back in the 80s, how much crack they sold, how many niggas they shot in the 80s, how bad they was in the 80s and the 90s. Look, nigga, don't nobody want to hear that. Well, you got a segment of niggas who want to hear that nonsense. Half the stuff these niggas tell they lying, they making up stuff. But it's very sad and pathetic that men in their 40s, 50s, 60s, all these men who are older, all you got to do is look back on what you did in the world, not what you're doing, what you continue to do. All you can do is look back on what you did, and you ain't really did shit in the world other than sit up here and butcher and kill and other people for the right to get money to pay bills. You did all that to chase money to turn around and pay bills with it. Car bills, house bills, clothing bills, whole bills, all them bills. That's what you threw your life away for, to pay bills. Like a jackass. They should put a jackass face on a lot of you niggas in jail, man. And you damn crackers too, man. Sitting up in jail, sitting up in the damn penitentiary, joining gangs and whatnot to commit crime. They sit up in jail for 20 years. That's a loser. Or sitting up kissing these white people's asses and whatnot on your jobs and doing whatever just so they can give you a good pat on your head and send you on your way with a fake gold watch, whatever the hell, if they don't give you nothing and just tell you, oh, you did a good job. Right. This is what your life done come to. Depressing. Quite depressing. Quite. Wake up out of that nonsense, man. Think on what I said. We'll be right back. You know, I watched Eddie Murphy make this movie Dolomite, right? Well, I guess he got the financing from Netflix or something like that. And he basically made a movie about chronicling the life of Rudy Ray Moore, who was a blaxploitation, so-called blaxploitation star. He was a blaxploitation actor, and he made his own movie, right? He took a character and put it together and became this character and made a movie and stuff like that, and financed it and whatnot and made stuff happen, right? And he made a movie called Dolomite, right? And Eddie Murphy was basically, making a movie about this guy. When this guy was alive, Rudy Ray Moore, they didn't really have no respect for him in the comedy world, right? They really didn't have no respect for him. But he was a funny dude, right? He told that country kind of humor and things like that. But Eddie Murphy, he basically, wouldn't piss on Rudy Ray Moore when he was alive. Get a man no props or nothing like that. Then when the man died, you make a movie about his life to bring your career back. That shows you how niggas are. But one of the things he didn't understand is that Rudy Ray Moore, you can make fun of his movies and stuff like that. They were very bad movies, but they were so bad, they were good. Like, they were so over the top bad, they were funny. They don't know that Rudy Ray Moore, he don't get the credit. He was the first guy to come up with the spoof movies. He was spoofing, people didn't understand, he was spoofing those blaxploitation movies. He was really the first guy to come up with a movie that made fun of other genres of movies. So when you look at people like the Wayans brothers who made that type of comedy, you understand? Right? All right? When you look at guys who made that kind of movies like Don't Be a Menace to Society While Drinking Juice in the Hood, and all them kind of movies like that, with the Wayans brothers made a scary movie, spoofing those kind of movies. Rudy Ray Moore did that first with Dolomite. He was spoofing all the blaxploitation movies. So they don't give him credit for that. And the man had enough courage and focus and foresight to go out and make his own movie with his own money. And the movie did good. So he was successful. You understand? He was successful. You see? He was successful. But people like Eddie Murphy and them, they don't see that because they live their life, they basically was kissing the white man ass to get they shot in Hollywood. And then they turn around and make a movie like people like Wesley Snipes. They look down on a Rudy Ray Moore, Dolomite, and whatnot, and make fun of him when he was alive and whatnot, joke about his movies. But these niggas ain't have enough balls or enough courage to make their own movies. They didn't have enough balls to do that. He did. He was successful. Them niggas alive, they ain't successful. He's successful. He's more successful dead than them niggas are alive. Real talk. Because when you look at Dolomite, you can always have something to laugh at. This is this man's greatest work. He made some great work. It was so bad, it was good. You see? That's what I'm talking about when you accomplish things. And usually when you have when a person has the courage, foresight, and purpose and passion to do things in life, the people on the sidelines who chasing money, they're usually the ones that's trying to diss that person. Oh, you wasting your time. You need to come over and get this money. You still trying to do this. But then when that person eventually makes it happen, when that person eventually makes it hit, And those person who was just on their jobs getting money, he bypasses those people, he blows by those people, start making more money than them. They sitting around here with their jaw dropping. They like, whoa, when can we get down? Where can we get down with it? Yeah, you know, we always believed in you. It's always them type of people. You see? It's always those kind of people because, again, they're not focused on, you know, they think money equals success. They think money equals success. That's why they will do anything for money. They will be gay for play in Hollywood. They will be gay for play in the damn boardrooms and things like that because they'll do anything for money. Money in their mind equals success, and again, it does not. That so-called black woman, the one who won the damn lottery, won all that money, I think she had like damn near, she hit for $100 million, something like that, but they gave her $80 million payout. She can't even figure out what to do with the money. She should be broke by now. I'm pretty sure she broke by now. You ain't heard nothing from her. All she did was throw it away on nigga nonsense. Here it is. All she could do is pay bills and buy stuff. She couldn't figure out nothing to do with that money. She didn't have no ideas, no goals, no nothing. She's just a lucky nigga woman who hit the damn lottery. And all she doing is wasting it. She blowing the money. She probably already broke. She blew through probably $80 million. Bailing her drug dealing ass boyfriend out of jail. This nigga, your woman hit the lottery for $80 million. This nigga still want to sell drugs. You see, this is the mentality. This is the mentality. They couldn't figure out nothing other to do but then to just spend money and sell drugs. That's the mentality of a lot of you so-called black people. That's the mentality. You see? You don't think to yourself, like I said, when you niggas ask for reparations, that is the epitome of a failure, of being a loser. That's the epitome of being a loser. You asking for reparations, money that you're going to take and give right back to the white man for bills. That's all you're going to do with it. You see, and you could. It would have been more realistic for you to say, you know what, we want the reparations to start our own medical schools for our children. We want the reparations to start our own medical schools. We want the reparations to start our own law school and medical school so our children could be educated and become the next doctors and lawyers for the future. That's what you should have did. You see, that's successful. That's successful. That would be successful, and that would be righteous in doing if you really wanted to, you know, get your reparations. But y'all, you niggas didn't want that for your children. You didn't even want it for your children. Why was education not spoken of by black people? Why I had to be the one to speak about it? Then all of a sudden come this guy Vlad coming out well, you know, which right after me, which I believe the nigga probably heard the damn show. He talking about, yeah, education. Because what is DJ Vlad even talking about reparations for black people anyway for? Man, stick to what you know, interviewing a bunch of simple-minded nigga rappers. You see, stick to that. He talking about some reparations, something I said, it should have been reparations in the form of education. But you know, black people don't want that. They want to give their money back to the white man. They want to pay bills. They want car notes. They want to buy cars. They want house, mortgage notes. They want that. That's what they want. That's what they want to do with their money. You see, that's what they want. That's why they're in the position they're in this society. Because in their mind, money equals power. Money equals success. In their simple minds, money equals power. Money equals success. To be able to go and give your money back to the white man for a bunch of clothes and whatnot that didn't cost him nothing to make. To go and spend $200 and $300 on a damn T-shirt, you see, with a Gucci symbol on it, right? Or a pair of $3,000 sneakers. That to you niggas is successful. Giving your money, your resources back to the white man for bills. Not, I'm gonna take this money and build a school for my children so that they can be the next doctors, the next lawyers, the next filmmakers, the next architects and whatnot. To invest in my children. No, let the white man educate them. Let the white man educate them. Give me my reparations right now. I don't find it successful or fulfilling that my children are going to get a great education, become doctors and lawyers and things that we need for a future society. Because black people don't think that way. That's why they are failures. Black people don't think for the future. They think for the now, the present. That's why they are failures. They start a business and whatnot. And if the business ain't making money in 6 months to a year, I don't want to do this shit no more. They don't have no ideas for the business other than I just want to get money out this. You see, because when you got ideas for business, you know how to franchise a business. You know how to, you got all these different ideas on how to make a business grow and whatnot, how to really, you got a real good name for it. Because that's the labor of love. When you start creating things, coming up with creative things and whatnot, you really love the creative process of building something. That comes in. That's strong. That creative process is strong. And it becomes that labor of love. You love what you do. And then eventually the money comes. The money comes. You see, when you're an artist and you painting that beautiful canvas, that work and whatnot, and you putting all your all into that, and you signing your name on it, you own that, and you selling that to somebody, and when you make the money, the money's good, but you more impressed by the fact that they got a piece of your artwork. They found your creation to be beautiful and something that they had to have. Nothing's more precious than that. That's more precious than money. Yeah, the money's good. They bought it. Yeah, okay, that's a rate of exchange. But the fact that you saw my work, the fact that you chose my work to purchase and whatnot, you found that, something about that, you were connected with something I did, that's powerful to me. When I write my stories and the Herc series and all the book characters I got coming forward, I already know people are going to connect to those stories because they're going to be real and they're going to be raw and uncut. Not too raw and uncut, but because I still want the 13 to 14-year-olds to read it, but it's going to be real. You see? When I'm teaching mental, nothing gives me a rush or makes me feel content in the fact that I'm doing my job. When I look at YouTube and I look at the views on my show, even though we don't get a lot of views on our video, I'm not in it for all the views because, of course, YouTube gonna make sure that that the notifications don't go on because you do know they love to push out all kind of negativities about black people. Now, if I was sitting up here talking niggas ain't this and niggas this and niggas ain't that, I could have stuff on YouTube all day. The minute I start speaking about them and the reality of who they are, the minute I start talking about and teaching y'all to extend you, of course that's going to get took down. Of course that's against YouTube guidelines. Raising the minds of so-called black people into the brighter state, raising up the minds of our people. That's against YouTube. Policy and guidelines. You see, that's hate speech. Raising up our people. You see, but that's my passion because again, I'm not going to change what I do because the passion is there and it's coming by way of Amen to get it off to my people, the ones who really need it, the elect, the chosen. So this is why I do what I do. I'm not driven by money. I'm not. I am not driven by money. Not at all. That's why I said I wouldn't want nobody in here who's only focused on money or who thinking about, I don't want nobody like that around me. Because people like that who focus, to me, money is a small thing. Money is a small thing. And I'm saying I'm not no rich man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a rich man. I can take care of my bills. I'm good and whatnot. But like I said, in time, money's going to come. Money's going to come. But I'm not in this for money. It's going to come because of what my passion and purpose is. Money's going to make. That's just like I said. That's just a byproduct of that. Like I can create something through these epic series and these books, and I created a company to produce these. That's a company I would never sell. I would never sell that. I don't care if the white man came to me with $1 billion to sell my company. I would never sell it. I would never sell it. You see, because when all your blood, sweat, and tears and your ideas and your thoughts go into something and you see it come to fruition, you seeing it happening, it's nothing more. There's no greater charge than that. Money can't replace that. Money can't replace that. You're going to tell me that you're going to give me a bunch of paper for my blood, sweat, and tears, my creations. You're going to give me a bunch of paper to basically turn around and pay bills with. You understand? Put me back in the system when I was already paying bills off of the money I was making off of my creations and extending myself. You can't give me that because, again, the money doesn't equal that. They're going to have control of your intellectual property. I'm not going to allow anybody to have control of my intellectual property. Nobody, black or white. You see, that's the power in which you create. You see, that's success. The people that sell out their stuff for money, that's failure to me. That to me, you did it for money. That's a failure in life. I don't care if you sold it for $1 billion, $3 billion, $4 billion. All you're going to do is turn around and pay bills with that money. That's it. That's all. When you could have been touching a whole generation of people with that intellectual property that you have, be it a magazine, epic books, whatever it is that you put out, clothing line, whatever it is. Because see, when our people do something, when our people accomplish something, it's inspiring to many. It's inspiring. When our people accomplish something, it's inspiring. You see? And I always want to inspire by my work, by that work that Amen chose me to do. I want to inspire because everything I do is by the inspiration of Amen. Amen inspires me. Amen sends me that transmission. So, again, I would rather touch people that way than monetarily. You see? Because, again, like I said, money comes and goes. Money comes and goes. But success, passion, and purpose is forever. That is forever. Creativity and bringing things forward, right? That's forever. See, anything, all this other stuff, like I said, right? All this other stuff, like I said, it's not forever. It's all temporary. Money is temporary. Money is temporary. See, the things you do in this life, like I said, be you a filmmaker, writer, director, whatever business you know, whatever occupation you take up that's going to make a difference, that's forever. That's forever. The guy Nikola Tesla, people talk about how Tesla died broke, right? And how all those millionaires and billionaires made money off of his inventions, but Tesla's name's still on. So Tesla's a success. He's going to be known forever. All you built them billionaires and made that money, you don't even know who the hell their names are, but you know Tesla's name. You know what he did. So just for that, he's successful. The money don't matter. His name is going to go on forever. See, that's how your name lives forever, by what you have accomplished in your life while you were here. The things that you really wanted to put the work into to accomplish. That means everything, not the money. Money comes and goes all the time. Don't get caught up on it. We'll be right back. And we are back. You know, when you have real success in life, people know that because there is a sense of accomplishment on your face. There's a sense of contentment on you. You could tell if people are truly content that they have accomplished something, that they are doing what they came here to do, what their life work is. And again, they make a good living. They might not be rich, right? But they're enriched by the fact that they are living what their true purpose is, living out what their true purpose is. A doctor, a nurse, a lawyer, whatever, will do far more in helping people than a billionaire who trades stocks or some other BS. You know, somebody who just basically you could do it, or a so-called athlete, or whatever these people are. You know what I'm saying? Who just doing it for money. You know, you could tell the passion that's there. The passion, again, and the purpose come together. Again, when you accomplish something, right, when you make money, or when you get what it is, or let's just say, you know, if you're working towards something with the intention of getting money, and the money doesn't appear, and you're ready to give up on that, then again, that's because there was nothing on the other side of that. There was nothing that was extensive enough, nothing mentally extending enough to keep you going and doing what you wanted to accomplish. There's nothing there to extend you mentally. There's nothing there to make you say, well, damn, you know, this make me want to go even farther, make me go harder, because people telling me to quit, but I can see the bigger picture in what I'm doing. I can see what this is going to be in the future if I keep pushing. And this is what keeps you going when people are telling you can't do it. Why are you doing this? You know, you need to stop. You know, you ain't going to succeed. This is going to keep you going. That future vision is what keeps you going. That future vision keeps you going. When people saying you ain't gonna make it, you ain't good enough, you know, you need to stop, you need to go sit down somewhere, you know, a lot of people doing that, why are you trying to do it and whatnot. So again, When you saying, you know what, I got something, I'm not listening to nobody. I got something here that's going to be different. You know, I got something here that I'm creating that's going to be different from everybody else's, because that's another thing you have to have in mind when you're doing something. You got to make sure that you do something different from everybody else. If you want to be a singer, a rapper, anything, an artist, a musician, you have to do something that is a signature of you, something that people see, be like, oh wow, that brother or that sister did this, oh they did this, they the only ones that sound like this, they the only ones that do this, they're the only ones that do that. You see, they're the only ones that sound like that. Like if you a singer and you establish yourself as a person who has a voice that's different from anybody else's, like when you hear Chaka Khan, you know Chaka Khan when you know Chaka Khan when you hear her. She's successful. Chaka Khan's a successful singer. You see, because she carved out, you know what I'm saying? She carved out a niche for herself. She carved out a niche. You understand? She carved out a niche for herself. You know, Earth, Wind, and Fire. They were successful because they carved out a niche. You know Earth, Wind, and Fire when you hear them. You see? You know people when you hear them, certain things they do. You know certain, like, a certain symbol. Like I said, a certain mark, something you did that you know that's your work. That's powerful, man. That's powerful. Something that you don't know how much of a rush that is to create something. Know that something comes from you. This is why I can never understand how people would steal from other people, steal other people's ideas, steal other people's inventions. It's one thing to be inspired by other people's ideas and come up with your own level of it, but I can never understand how people want to copy somebody else. I never wanted to do that. You know, you got people who will steal your ideas. Those are the losers. You got people who will steal other people's ideas and make a lot of money off it. Those are the losers. Those are the losers. They're not ever going to be successful. They're losers. You see? You should be unique in everything you do and not want to take nobody else's ideas. I remember this happened with me, a guy who was in the Republic. This nigga took my idea, you know, something I had for a clothing line. He took a name, but my thing is, you know, I don't even need that no more. They ain't even on the rights, so he putting out T-shirts with the name on it. When I came up with the name, everything, this guy took my idea. That was no sweat to me because I came up with something else, and I trademark everything now. So I'm glad the nigga did that, and he ain't go nowhere with the idea. He stole from me and go nowhere with it. You see, he stole from me and didn't go nowhere with it. You see? But here it is, I'm succeeding with what I'm doing, and I don't even need that. But what it did for me, I'm glad he did it, because what it did for me is it let me know I got to trademark my stuff. I own the rights to everything, from Mentellect to everything I do, Underlord, She-Lord. I own the rights to everything, everything from the Hurt books. I own the rights to all this stuff, because they're my creations. You see? They came through me by way of Amen. So yeah, I will trademark my stuff. I am going to put my mark on things, because see, when you trademark things, it's like you put your mark on it. People know that's your signature. It belongs to you. That came through you. And you got so many leeches out here, so many roaches out here who will try to steal from you, because they have no spark of their own. They have no spark of their own. You see? None whatsoever. So like I said, I can keep creating. I can keep creating things. You see, Amen gave me that. Amen gave me the ability to bring things forward in this three-dimensional realm. Amen gave me the ability to do that. You see? Amen gave me the ability to do that. So to Amen, I'm forever grateful, and I know what success really is. I know what success really is. You see, and I can keep bringing things forward, because again, you only robbing yourself, creative-wise. You only robbing yourself when you steal from other people. You rob from yourself. You don't rob from the person, because a person who's truly creative could come with something greater. And you're gonna be sitting around looking stupid, because see, you can't really make nothing big or make it as big as you want, because it didn't come from you. It didn't come through you. So you can never make it as big as it's supposed to get or great as it's supposed to be, because it didn't come from you and it didn't come through you. You see, didn't come from you, didn't come through you. So you can never make it greater than what the person who created did. You could throw money at it. That's fine. but you can never make it greater because it didn't come from you. Again, you have to have something that's beyond you. You got to have something that comes genuinely from you that you can grow, that you can make bigger and better and greater. If that's not your mentality, then guess what? You are a failure. You are a loser in life. You are a loser. You see? And again, everybody's not meant to be creative. You see? Because again, people don't take time to think about that. When you are caught up thinking about money and your only motivation for doing anything in life is money, you're going to fail. You are going to fail miserably. If your only motivation for accomplishing something in life, for getting up in the morning, for getting dressed, for going out, for doing anything in life, if your only motivation is money, then you already failed. You already failed. If you look up to people because they got money, you failed. You see, you failed. You can't see what their true accomplishments are, but you're looking up to the money that they have. Like I said, money comes and goes. Money comes and goes. See, with a creative person, money will always come forward. Again, like my mentor, Dr. Malachi Z. York said, he said, a good man, and I remember he put out this tape one time. I think I still got it in storage. I might just put that tape out again and, on a CD and, give credit to Dr. Malachi Z. York, put it out under Mentellect Recordings and let people hear that. Because that wisdom stayed with me. He said a good man can totally wipe out everything, lose everything, and build back everything in less than 5 years because of his mind. Because of his mind and his ability to, basically, see the bigger picture. I'm paraphrasing, but that's what he meant. You see, much more faster than the person that just focused on the finance and the money. Because the minute the money stops, the dream stops. The minute the money stops, the dream stops. You see? And anybody that's motivated by money, I don't deal with them. If you're motivated by money, I don't deal with you. That's why I had people try to pull me into stock things, so-called friends of mine trying to pull me into. I don't listen to all that get-rich-quick shit. I don't listen to none of that get-rich-quick scheme shit. I don't listen to none of that pyramid scheme shit. I don't listen to none of that. You see, I don't move by money. You see, even when people say, "Oh, well, you make money and money come in the Republic of Mentellect," that's not why I collect money from the Republic of Mentellect. That's not why. Not at all. Because I tell people all the time, I don't need your money. Leave. If that's what you think, leave. I'm not motivated by money. Because it's like I said, people that wanted to come back around me and give me money, and I told them no. People wanted to come back around me and give me money just to be down in the Republic of Mentellect. No. It's not about money. This mission will never be about money. The money is the burnt offering and sacrifice. That's why we collect it. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else other than that. That's all I'm going to say on that. Those who are in the Republic, you know what I mean when I say the money's an offering or a burnt sacrifice? That's all it is. It registers as our sacrifice. Because we don't have anything else to sacrifice. We don't have any cattle, no land, no lamb. We don't have anything else. So what is it to sacrifice if not the money? You have to have a sacrifice for anything to happen. The money is the sacrifice. I sacrificed a lot of money. A lot of money. To make things happen, to bring things forward. I put out a lot of money. I'm always spending money. Because it's a sacrifice. So my people got to sacrifice as well. Nothing comes without sacrifice. That's what the money represents, the $144. I'm going to say it just like that, raw and uncut. It's a sacrifice. It's not the money. It ain't, I'm sitting around, all this money. No. Sacrifice. The things in this society that you consider to be valuable is that paper money. So that will do for now. That will be the sacrifice. So let me go ahead and read this question before we get out of here. What is the real reason why most people fail in life? Because there's nothing on the other side of the desire other than money. If there's nothing else on the other side of that want and that desire to accomplish things other than money, then you're going to fail. There's no bigger picture connected to what they want. It's very short. Their picture is very small. I want to do this business because I want money. That's it. Yeah, and I like doing the stuff I do. I just want to make money. No, nigga, you want money. So if that's all you doing it for, then it's not going to last. You're going to fail. Do they understand why they do? Why they fail? No, they don't. No, they don't. Because they're going to always be motivated by money. And the people who are motivated by money, they already failed. What is the real success? Real success is accomplishing the things that you came here to do on this planet, the things that you were really placed here to do. That's success, achieving your goals, and that's priceless. That has nothing to do with money. Money's going to come if you are truly achieving what it is you came here to do. Money is going to be the output, the outcome. Money's going to be the outcome. That's going to come. But that should never be the focal point. Is real success measured by money? No. Not at all. Not at all. That's why you can go and get a black man with a whole lot of money. Go and try to buy some of these television networks or these white businesses and whatnot. You might have just enough money to buy all that stuff. If you're a billionaire, whatever, and put together a group to buy certain things. White people ain't selling you that stuff because, again, that's something that they worked, they got blood, sweat, and tears. It's more than just money for them. It's about more than money. You see? And that's just people in general. You don't sell things that's just, when it's not about more than just money. Are people with money really successful? No, they're not. Because, again, like I said, they're only paying bills. If you think that your ability to pay bills makes you successful, more power to you. I feel sorry for you. If you envy these people who jumping in these cars, living in these mansions, and doing whatever to get that money, if you really envy those people and that lifestyle, I feel sorry for you. You will never accomplish anything real in your life. And I stand on that. And that's it. We're going to close out in the name of Amen, by the power of Amen. And Amen we trust, and Amen we thank, and in Amen we continue forward forever. Hail Amen, hail the Mentalians. Our souls are not for sale for no money. Good night. What are we closing with? Rising out the black race to the bright race, out the black race to the bright race. We students public of mental black race to the bright race. If it's hell, then it's hell us. They tried everything just to spell us. Fed us religion, gave us fake gods. Through all of that, we beat the odds. Now we coming together under one flag. Colors red, gold, and blue. Superman, Superwoman, that's me and you. The infinite capability